Now, what if they ask you for the transfer journal? Can you see there's a difference between general ledger, which is what I just did, and what we call the transfer journal. So a transfer journal looks like this. But as you can see, it is similar to the general ledger accounts. As you can see, you've got the debit and the credit. So if they ask you to do the transfer journal, they only want you to do the transfer which you made between the trust ledger and the business ledger. For example, we have got Sarah and David. So let's start with Sarah. So if you can see, this is what we transferred under Sarah. Remember, it means under the trust, we took out 49,500 on the debit side, meaning Sarah Trust, we recorded on the debit side, meaning we need to debit Sarah Trust when we go to record. I don't know if it makes sense. So just check where did the entry take place. So if you can check here, the entry when we were doing the transfer under Sarah, the entry took place on the debit side. You can see that. Can you see now? So the 49,500 is on the debit side, meaning Sarah Bennett Trust must be debited. Can you see now? So it means when you come here, the one that you debit must always come first. So you're just going to come here and say seller trust. Can you see now? And we have got how much? 49,500. Can you see now? But the same thing happened under, remember we had, and let me just do this. We had to transfer to the other ledger, which is called Sarah Business. Can you see now? So you need to go and check under Sarah Business, or under which side did we do the transfer? So this is very easy, very, 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 very easy. And then with practice, this thing will make sense. So if you go to Sarah Business, you can see under Sarah Business, let's go there. The transfer took place on the credit. Can you see this credit side? So this is the one. So just check which account between the two, between the trust and the business was debited and which account was credited. So the business was credited and the trust was debited. So that is what we did here. Are you with me? The same applies to what? To the other guy, Collins. We did the same thing there with Collins. You just have to say, okay, Collins Trust here. This is what we did. Remember, where did the transfer take place? The transfer took place on the debit side. So I'm going to go the same way, the same. I'm just going to go there and say, okay, now I've got David, Brad David. I'm going to say Brad David. Trust. I think the amount was 481. 800. But again, Brad David here, we need to show what happened under business. It's not same thing. That is a transfer. So this is what we do under transfer journal. Remember, you don't have to show the trust. Remember, the transfer also took place under the bank accounts. So here we cannot put the bank account information. We only put the first step of transferring. Remember, the first step of transferring is between the trust and the business individual accounts, and the second step is to transfer between the business bank account and the trust bank account. But when you deal with the transfer journal, we don't bring the bank accounts here. We only deal with the individual ledger accounts. I hope it makes sense. Remember, don't forget to put your narrations. For example, if they wanted a narration here, you can just say the transfer of funds from the trust to the business. Because you need to put the narrations. But I think you understand. Thank you very much, guys. Remember, you can still get hold of me on 072-207-6064. The number is also on WhatsApp. for inquiries regarding the private lessons. So I do have private lessons. Sometimes I do give free lessons for my groups. Can you see now? So, but for more information, please just consult me. You'll just see my details on my videos, guys. So make sure that you keep in touch. Thank you very much. May God bless you. Thank you.